Sandown Raceway is widely regarded as the spiritual home of Formula Ford racing in Australia, and a field of 32 cars rolled out on the historic Victorian circuit for round 4 of the 2018 Australian Formula Ford Championship, alongside races from the Victorian State Series. Friday practice saw mixed conditions on track as our drivers went out to explore the limits of grip of the Yokohama tyres ahead of qualifying on Saturday morning. In almost a carbon copy of round 1, Saturday qualifying saw two drivers separated by less than half a tenth of a second, with Sonic Motor Racing Services driver Hunter McElrea taking pole position from Synergy Motorsport Spectrum driver Liam McClelland. This was Hunter's third pole position of the season, and with a 17-point lead in the championship, McElrea was pleased to kick off the weekend on the right foot.
Yeah, thank you. It was a pretty different session from any quality so far this year. We've kind of seen, a lot of a new tyre gain, and you can kind of get away with doing a few laps in boxing. But obviously, the track was getting quicker and quicker, and then there's a lot of straights here, so you have to be good with traffic in the toes. And I actually did my pole lap without a toe, which is good. But obviously it was very close too. So yeah, racing should be good, and massive thanks to Sonic and all my sponsors for the great car.
McElrea led away from McClellan and BF Racing's Nathan Hearn in race 1 before an incident on lap 2 brought out the safety car and bunched up the field. On the restart, McElrea ran off the road at turn 1 and dropped back to 9th, handing the lead of the race to McClellan. Hearn passed McClellan into turn 1 before McClellan returned serve using the slipstream to great effect and got past Hearn down the back straight, bringing privateer Zach Suter along for the ride, who also set the fastest lap of the race. Hearn fell back into third as McClellan took his first national Formula Ford race win.
Yeah, it was a really good race. The Synergy car really hooked up and managed to start on the front row after qualifying and just kept her head down. Managed to get in the lead after a safety car, and the race was cut a little bit short, but it played an hour half, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Very happy.
Returning after missing 2 rounds of the championship recovering from a training injury, Spectrum driver CODY Donald made up 2 places to finish in 7th, while Sonic Racing teammates Hamish Riberitz and Angelo Mazouris battled hard for 4th and 5th position ahead of Fastlane Racing driver Bart Horston in the Aussie-built Stealth. Race 2 got underway, and it was Riberitz who moved forward early to take the lead by the end of lap 1 ahead of McClellan and Hearn. McElrea charged from 9th to find himself back in the lead on lap 3, while contact between Hearn and McClellan saw them both drop back through the field. Angelo Mazouris and Hamish Riberitz jumped to Suter to sit in 2nd and 3rd respectively, sealing the top 3 placings for Sonic Motor Racing Services.
Yeah, it was a really good race. Probably one of my favourite wins actually. This year we've kind of always won from pole really, so I actually really had to work quite hard for that, starting 9th, and just picked them off one by one, and ended up getting to the lead and just managed to pull away, so massively happy with it.
After starting from the back of the pack, CHE Racing's Tom Sargent staged a great drive back through to 7th with some great racing along the way, while BF Racing rookie Harrison Goodman enjoyed a great battle with the returning John Blanchard. The father of former Formula Ford national champion and Brad Jones racing driver Tim Blanchard earned some valuable seat time before the next round supporting the Supercars Championships at Tailem Bend. The third and final race of the round was interrupted by 2 safety car interventions as McElrea battled to keep his lead in the early stages of the race. As racing resumed, it was Suter in the box seat to take advantage of the slipstream as he passed McElrea for the race lead on the outside of the back straight. Liam McClellan was rewarded with a tow from Suter and took McElrea down the inside as the series leader was pushed back to 3rd. Suter and McClellan staged a great battle for position before the race was cut short after a multi-car incident at turn 6, with Suter hanging on to take out his maiden Formula Ford race victory. With a consistently strong performance, the privateer entrant went on to take overall round honours ahead of McClellan and McElrea.
Yeah, cheers, thank you so much. No, I'm absolutely stoked. It was just, I've been working so hard for it since we started Formula Ford at the start of last year, and as a privateer team, we've done it all off our own backs, so I'm just so proud of what we've been able to achieve, my dad and I and my team. It's just, it's been fantastic. Dream come true.
Yeah, it was a great weekend, thanks to Synergy Motorsport and also Mike Ballin for preparing the car and working on all weekend. Justin Cotter did a really good job, and I was really happy with the car and happy to come away with 2nd place. And it's thanks to AF Flooring and Flooring Excellence and all my other sponsors. Really appreciate it and happy to come away with second.
Race 1 was disappointing, obviously. I've only got myself blamed for that, running off, and race 2 was awesome, coming back from 9th to 1st, and that last race was obviously a bit unlucky with safety car and how it played out, so definitely didn't benefit us, but still stoked to be standing here. Good solid bag of points and overall podium after race 1, can't complain with that.
Hunter McElrea stretched his championship lead to 29 points over Sonic teammate Hamish Riberitz, while Zach Suter jumped to 3rd in the standings, a further 48 points adrift. Round 5 of the 2018 Australian Formula Ford Championship heads to Australia's newest permanent racetrack, the Bend Motorsport Park in South Australia, for the OTR Super Sprint, supporting the Virgin Australia Supercars Championship on August 24 to 26.